Hi, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. Hey, so I had a subscriber who wanted a question about Kobe Bryant's parents and the situation that's going on with his family before he passed away and what's going on with the family now that he has passed away. So I'm going to do a very quick reading so that we can figure out what's going on with his family, his mother and father specifically. Okay? So I'm going to say, like, how does Kobe feel about his mother and father right now, right before he passed away? What was the relationship like right before he passed away? And so this is going to be how he feels, this is how his parents feel about him, right before he passed away. Sorry, kind of look cold. So the flu, getting over the flu. Little remnants. Hurry up and do this. Okay, this is how his parents, he feels about his parents. This is how his parents felt about him right before he passed away. One more card, please. Okay, so we got these two cards. This is how Kobe was feeling about his mother and father, his parents, right before he died. And this is the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is like fast communication. There's the birds flying. There's the angel flying away from the disaster. So I think right before he died, what was on his heart was to speak to his parents. Maybe there was some communication before he passed, where they were trying to get in touch with each other or trying to reconcile with each other and talk to each other before he passed. I mean, I think Kobe overall was turning into a different person. He was becoming more respectful, more inclusive of other people, and wanted to be a mentor and help others. I do think that there was some communication between him and his parents, or he was feeling he needed to communicate more with his parents right before he passed. You know, the helicopter where he passed away, this could be signifying of that. He could have been thinking about them while he was on the plane, on the helicopter. You know how you have these thoughts. Well, I guess we don't, because we're not, but sometimes you just have these minutes. I should have called someone. I need to call someone. And that was on his heart. And how his parents was feeling about him was the Three of Wands. So yeah, they were looking forward to coming to meet him, maybe. They wanted to come and meet him. This is a ship, fast-moving ship. It's interesting how these are the birds. That to me, a lot of people call a helicopter a bird. And then here you have the ship moving fast. Like, they wanted to go out and meet him. They wanted to create or work on their relationship, move forward in the relationship issues. I know they were saying that Kobe and his parents had a strained relationship because I think they were selling some of his mementos, his memorabilia years ago, and he didn't like that, and so they had a falling out. But I think it seemed like they both wanted to repair the relationship if they hadn't already, or they had just started repairing their relationship right before he passed away. And now all this has stopped. Yeah, the ship has hit the coastline, and you have this person here trying to save everything. This ship running into the coastline. They really wanted to repair this relationship and move it forward. Okay, so that's that. So these cards are the universal love cards. So the question is going to be, how did does Kobe now feel about his parents now that he's gone? What is the feeling he's emoting? If he could speak to his parents, what would he tell them right now, since he's been passed? What would be the message he would want to give to them? And so the cards fell out. Inner child. Because he was their child. But it's like he's at an awakening. All his life, he felt like, especially since he knew what his passion was, basketball, that he was wise beyond his years. He wanted more what an adult would want. He fought hard to get what an adult would want. He had a good relationship with his parents for a long time. But I think what he's saying now is that he's gained wisdom. He's gone in and he's dealt with his inner child that needed to be healed. Because he wasn't a child for so long. He was an adult. It was on his own. That was his life path. But he was always, at a certain age, he just started acting like an adult. Attaining goals, becoming the best, stepping on other people to get what he wants at some point. But there's some point where he wants his parents to know he's gone on inside and he's done the work. And he's more enlightened. This is before he died, that he did become more enlightened. He did change and became a better person. And he healed a lot of brokenness that was inside of him. I mean, you can still be a superstar and have broken parts. No one's perfect. And I think he would want them now to know that all that he's gone through, all the pain and all the bad relationships and all the bad thoughts he had with his parents, from when he was growing up to things that's happened with him when he was an adult and he was famous, that he's gone inside and he's fixed those things. Now he's fixed. Those things are resolved. Okay. And then one more set of cards. I'm going to do how does Kobe wants his father to show up in his children's lives now that he's gone? How does he want his mother and father to show up in his children's lives now that he is gone? What is he wanting them to do for his children, his remaining children? Let's just look at the father first. Kobe's father first. How does Kobe Bryant want his father to show up in his kid's life? And then how does he want his mother to show up in his remaining children's lives now that he's gone? What does he want for them to do? Her to do? How does he want her to show up? So for the father, he wants perception. He wants his father to provide his children with perception. See, his father was a basketball player as well, right? For like, 12 years or so, professional? Certain many years in the U.S., certain many years in Italy. And he wants to help his kids have a certain perception about him, how he was when he was growing up, how he became who he was, how they can attain it. He wants him to carry on that legacy of giving them perspective of who they are and what they can attain. He wants him to be what he was for him when he was growing up. To help give his children perspective on life. And what's he want from his mother? The Matrix. So that's our reading on Kobe and his family. His parents, they loved each other. He loved his parents. Every family goes through problems sometimes, but the important thing was at the end they were trying to fix their relationship, or if they hadn't already done it. And this accident, whatever stage they were in of recovery for the relationship, this accident stopped it. But the love for each other never stops. He and Gigi are in the place they're supposed to be. They're taking down their swords. They place down their swords, and they're walking into the light, into heaven, under the rainbow. That's the two people right here. 1, 2. They place down their swords. This is the five of swords, and they're walking on to the next level of their life, where they're supposed to be. They're warriors. They were warriors. They were fighters to the end, but where they are now is where they're supposed to be, and they're walking in victory. So thank you for tuning in today. Thank you, subscriber, for the question, and I hope I've answered it as best I could. And that's the reading I got, and the feeling I got, and the prediction, the intuition I got from Kobe about his family. And you know, they are perfectly fine. His parents are going to be fine. It's a hard thing to get through. His wife, his kids, but what we know, what Kobe's been trying to tell a lot of the readers who've been reading on him lately, is that he is okay. He and Gigi are okay. They're where they're supposed to be. And they lived the life they were supposed to live on purpose. No bigger purpose than what they did. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the question. If you have any questions for me about anything else in life, I do readings sometimes on people who passed over. If you have questions about that. But we can talk about things that's in the here and now and the future for you. So cards don't lie. And tomorrow there'll be something else to talk about. And this card here says blessings. So blessings to each of you. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.